Hi everyone, and welcome to my stretch and release class, just using a very common household item, everyone should have one, a towel. So it's quite important that you get roughly the right dimensions for your towel. So if I open mine out, this is the size of it. It's kind of about 1 meter and a bit in length. And in terms of how you want to fold it so you get the most out of it, fold it in half, we go half again, fold it over again, and then roll it. Okay, so we're rolling it up, so it's in this kind of little wedge, and it's going to be there to place between our shoulder blades when we lie down on the mat. So if you pop it down on your mat this way round, okay, so it's kind of stable. And this class is all about opening you through the front of the body, releasing your hips, getting some width across your chest, some mobility in your upper back, and hopefully counteracting all the bad habits that we've got ourselves into since we've been in lockdown here in the UK, where everything has been like this. Okay, so it's all about opening everything out. So bring your towel into this position on your mat. And then you're going to slowly lower yourself down over it so you've got it almost around about where your shoulder blades are, okay? Take your hands behind the back of your head and draw your tailbone out towards your heels. And we're going to begin by just rolling our ribs back over the towel. The elbows will go wide and your head will make its way towards the mat. It might not touch down, but in this position I want you to feel as those elbows are widening that your chest is stretching and releasing. Now curl your elbows in, pick up your head, nod your chin to your chest and curl gently in towards the hips. And we go again, back, extending as you inhale, those elbows are wide, make sure that the head is heavy in the hands, and breathe out, curl up and over. Inhale, we go back, elbows wide, chest opening and releasing. Exhale, curling over the curve of that towel. So as you're curling up and extending back, you want to think about keeping your pelvis stable. Breathe in, find that range. Keep the chin almost tucked a little bit towards the chest so you don't overextend into the neck. So as you take your head back towards the mat, you're touching almost the back of the skull to the mat rather than the top of the head. Good. Curling the elbows in and out. Exhale, come up. Inhale, lower back. And now we're going to do some little pulses in this position. So just curl up, curl your elbows in, pull them back and in and out. So it's little butterflies for the arms, facilitating the movement in the spine. Shoulders mobilizing, upper back mobilizing. In and out. This is not about doing a sit-up. It's not about working your abs, although they will be switching on. 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you can, take your head all the way back to the floor, back of the head to the floor. So if your towel is a little bit too thick, this might be a challenge to you have your head to the floor, so you might need to have your head lifted on another cushion. I don't want you to feel tension in your neck. Legs are now straight. Those ribs are pushed upwards to the ceiling. You're going to breathe in, lift the arms above your chest. Breathe out, take them over your head and feel that lovely stretch through the front of your body. Breathe out, circle the arms around, nod your chin to your chest and just curl up and reach for your toes. Breathe in, slowly roll back. The arms are lifting above the chest, the head gently places itself down, then the arms press back over the head. Now circle the arms around, nod your chin to your chest, curl up your head and shoulders and reach for your ankles. Breathe in. Lower the head back, arms above chest, then breathe out as the arms pass over the head. They circle round, inhaling. Now exhale, pick up the head and shoulders and curl up and reach for the ankles. 2 more. Breathe in, the head goes back. Breathe out, the arms go over. Big circle wide, nod chin to chest and curl up. Reach for those ankles. 1 last one. Head to the mat first, then the arms go over and circle all the way around, nodding chin to chest and curling up. Good. Now I want you to lift off your towel and change the angle of it. So it's like this. So it's no longer the sausage roll or the Swiss roll towards you. It's the Swiss roll pointing to the back of your pelvis. And lower yourself back down. And now that towel is sort of fitting between the space between your shoulder blades. Okay, so get it in that comfortable space. And again, bring the back of the head either to the mat or to a cushion. So we're working on mobilizing the shoulders. Our legs will remain bent now. No tension in the hips. Reach those arms upwards to the ceiling. Make sure your head isn't tilted back. Bring your chin a little towards your chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bend your elbows down wide to either side of your shoulders. Your elbows might touch down, that's fine. But now breathe in and press the forearms back. Feel that chest stretch. Rotate the fingertips back up towards the ceiling and lift back up. So if you're feeling your neck tensing, you need to just lift it up slightly on a raised platform. A little cushion or a block or a book, whatever you've got to hand. We bend wide. Press back. Rotate fingers back to the ceiling. Lift up. So as you bend those elbows wide, think of creating some goalposts in front of your chest. Then you press the goalposts back. Rotate fingertips back up to ceiling and reach back up. A couple more. Bend. Press back. Fingertips point back to ceiling and lift. One last one. Create that width across the chest, running from elbow to elbow. Rotate and return. Good work. Take hold of the back of the head in your hands. Lift the head up, curl in, and let's sit ourselves back up. Well done. We're going to move that towel now. So I want you to bring the towel now down to the back of the pelvis so that the curvy Swiss rolly bit is now coming out either end. And place the towel behind the pelvis, not on your bottom and not in the small of your back. It's in the space in between. Press your arms down into the mat. Keep your feet down flat into the mat and let's get some mobility in the lower back. So taking an inhale here, as you exhale, just gently curl your tail under. So it's almost as though your pubic bone is trying to draw towards your nose, but your lower back is almost trying to push against your towel. And then lengthen back out on top of your towel. It's an exhale, and as you're curling under, you're pulling those abdominals in to find your deep transverse abdominis muscle. Breathe in, return. Breathe out. We just tuck from the tail. Pubic bone pulls towards nose, lower back almost trying to push into the towel. And lengthen back out. Exhale, scooping the tummy. Inhale, lengthening away. Keeping quiet in the neck, shoulders and upper back. The movement, the noise, the activity is all in the lower back. One more. Lovely release movement for the lumbar spine. Good work. Okay, now lift your right leg in towards you. And I want you to keep your pelvis sat in the same position on the ball. You're just going to draw that knee in towards you. You're going to lift the left leg up and send the left leg out. Now, as you tap the left heel down, you're just going to gently feel a little arch come into the lower back, opening the hip. Now, I want you to pull your right knee towards you. Try and keep that left heel down on the floor and almost try and tuck your tail again. And push that knee forwards into the hand. Bring your pelvis back into neutral on the ball, but keep reaching through that left leg as you pull the right knee towards you and try and almost tuck the tail under in the same way you did when you had your feet down and you were doing this. You won't get anywhere near the same amount of movement, but what you're aiming to do is really stretch the front of that hip and return. And pull the knee in and reach the left leg away. Two more. One last one. Good. Now, hold the back of that right leg. And you're going to pull that right leg in towards you. The left leg is again reaching away, but I want the heel hovering off the mat. Now you're going to bend the leg towards you as you push the right leg deep into the hands to lengthen through the arms completely. Now pull that right knee towards you again and send the left leg away, but don't take it down to the floor, just reach it from the hip. And then push the right leg into the hands, straightening through those arms, and pull the left knee back in. And we reach through that leg. Pull in and reach. Pull in, 2 more. And in, the legs almost pulling in opposition to each other, and in. Good work. Let's switch the legs around. So starting with that little reaching or that little tail tuck as we reach through that right leg. So send the right leg away, take the heel all the way to the floor, pull the left leg towards you. Feel those legs almost splitting apart. Now try and keep the right heel down as you pull the knee even deeper towards your chest on the left side, and try and almost tuck the tail under and return. And return. So as you pull that leg in, you can hold the top of the knee if you want to, or the back of the leg. And as you're pulling it in, you're almost trying to send your pelvis into a tuck. Last 2. Good. And now we're going to push that left leg into the hands so that the arms lengthen completely. And reach, reach, reach through the opposite leg. And now we pull that right leg in towards us. And then as you push the right leg back out, pull your left knee back in towards your chest. And switch. Right knee comes in, left leg pushes into the arms or into the hands to lengthen the arms fully. Lengthen. Lovely. So it's almost as though the legs are trying to bicycle away from each other, but you're getting maximum hip flexion in the left hip and maximum hip extension on the right side. 2 more. One last one. Good work. Bring both knees up. Hug your knees into your chest and feel your low back flexing into the towel. Then bring your knees back up above your hips. Let's do that a couple more times because it feels really good. Hug those knees in and push your low back against the towel. And return. 1 more. And return. Let's get some work on stretching our inner thigh muscles. So extend the legs to the ceiling, turn them out. Let's open the legs wide. Pull the heels back together. So with your pelvis slightly lifted, you won't feel the weight of the legs as much in the hip flexors. So we can get that lovely range in the hips. Open, close, 2 more. One last one. Open and close. Good work. Bend your knees, take your feet to the floor, lift your pelvis off the towel, and we're going to unravel the towel. Now, you, depending on your own flexibility, you will either keep the towel at this length or make it longer. Yeah, unravel it more, because we're now going to place the towel under one foot. Let's go for the left foot first. Keep a good hold of the ends of the towel, slide the right leg along the mat, and you're going to extend that left leg up to the ceiling and feel the stretch in the back of the leg. Let's bend it in, fold it back in again, and stretch. Breathe in to bend, breathe out to stretch. Inhale, bend, exhale, and hold it up there. Now working the ankle, push the ball of the foot into the towel, and then push the heel to the ceiling. Ball of the foot to the towel, heel to the ceiling. Last one. Lovely. Last pull in with that leg and then release it away. Let's place the other foot in the towel, lengthen the left leg along the mat, and now we push that leg up to the ceiling. So if you've got tight hamstrings, you will need to unfold more of your towel. Yeah, and bend. And lengthen. And bend. Keep reaching through the opposite leg. lengthening it along your mat. Last 2, just find that stretch for your hamstrings. If you've been sitting in a chair all day, those hamstrings will be shortening all day. And then hold the leg up. Point and flex through the ankle. Point, flex, pushing the ball of the foot into the towel and then pushing the heel to the ceiling. Point, flex. One last one. Point and flex. Good work. Taking that towel off from the foot. Now we're going to unravel our towel. And I want you to kind of bunch it up like this and place it in the back of your neck. So it is supporting the weight of your head and it's kind of tucked in, supporting the neck as well. And then I want you to just curl up your head and shoulders slightly and allow the weight of the head to fall back into the towel. Curl your elbows slightly in so your neck is now kind of hammocked in the towel. Breathe in, draw yourself back, and as you draw yourself back, the arms will go over the head and you're almost trying to pull the head out and away from the shoulders, finding that gorgeous length through the back of the neck. Breathe out, nod your chin to your chest and just curl up and in again. Breathe in, roll it back. Feel that traction almost, where the neck is lengthening fully, those joints are opening. Curl up. And roll back. And as you roll back, I want you to pull against the towel. So you're using that traction. And lengthen. Breathing in for the lengthening. Breathing out for the curling up. Just last 2. One last one. Lovely. Lengthen all the way through your legs. Come up into a seated position. Now again, we're going to do this seated upright. So hold the towel in the same position and this time lift the crown of the head upwards to the ceiling. So the towel is almost wrapped around your ears and it's lifting your head off your shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out. C-curve your spine by tucking your tail under. Roll back halfway. And as you roll back, keep pulling forwards with the arms. Inhale, exhale, roll forwards and lift back up. You can relax your arms a little in between your repetitions. You don't want to get tension through the arms and shoulders, but then pick your head up and off your shoulders, grow tall. Tuck your tail under, C-curve your spine, roll back halfway. Inhale, exhale, roll forwards, restack, lift the head off the shoulders. Breathe in, let the arms release. Breathe out one more time, pull the head up and away from the shoulders, C-curve your spine, roll back, inhale, exhale, roll forwards, and lengthen all the way back up. Amazing. Take the towel down and we're going to come up to standing. I'm just going to pop my hair up for this one because it'll get all in the way. And we're going to do a final lovely release for the spine. So taking the towel in its unraveled position back down onto the mat, and I want you to step into it with the feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Make sure your heels are on the floor. And you're going to hold onto that towel, holding onto the ends of it. And I want you to just have a soft knee and then lengthen your tail out and draw the crown of the head away from the shoulders. Draw into the towel and almost pull the towel back to slide your shoulders into your back. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, curl the tail under. Flexing through the mid-back, pushing up between the shoulder blades, pulling into your towel and nodding the chin to the chest. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen the tail out behind you. And then almost think of pulling the towel backwards behind you to slide your shoulders into your back as your spine fully lengthens. Breathe in. Breathe out. Curl that tail back under again. Flex through the spine and push up between those shoulder blades. Eyes are looking down. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen the tail out. Draw the towel back as you send your chest and head forwards. Breathe in, breathe out. Again, tucking under, rounding through the spine. Inhale, exhale, send the tail away. Draw the head from the shoulders. Breathe in one more time. Breathe out. Tucking under, rounding through the spine. Inhale, exhale, and slowly send the tail all the way back out. Lift the balls of your feet up so the towel is now free. Roll yourself all the way down. Feel the stretch in the back of the legs. Inhale. Exhale, slowly begin to unroll up. Lift the arms forwards. Bring the towel up over your head. Pull the towel behind you and feel that big stretch through your chest. You might have lost my head on camera, so I'll come back here a little bit. Feel that stretch opening your chest. Push your hips forwards. Now inhale, lift the towel back up above your head. Keep pulling outwards into the towel. Slide your shoulders into your back and breathe out. Slowly roll down. Now at this point you can let the towel hang, rolling all the way back down into your roll down position. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly begin to roll back up. As the arms come up, draw back out into the towel, stretching it. Lift it up and pull it back behind you. Open your chest. Push your hips forwards. Inhale. Exhale, lift up, pull outwards with the towel, nod chin to chest, rounding down, let the towel hang, let the arms dangle, rolling all the way down. Breathe in, one last one to return, breathing out as the arms lift, draw out into the towel, slide your shoulders into your back, open your hips forwards and pull that towel back behind you, chest open, inhale. And exhale, lift the arms back up and over. And you're all done. Oh, I hope you all got some benefit out of that. And you will see the towel, the humble towel, in a whole different way now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. And now you go about your daily activities just feeling a little bit more released and open through your body. Take care, everybody. Lots of love. Bye-bye.